Yeah. If you know, you know. If you don't, you slow. Fourth grade. Stupid ass. Hey, don't worry about what I got a bonnet on. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. But look, topic of the day, man. I know all my episodes, I'm normally targeting the females, but we ain't on that today. We finna switch it up. Time to get on there with you niggas, man. Time to get on there with you niggas. Then I got a little motivation topic for y'all too, man, about just being in competition with yourself, man. Taking your self-progress seriously too. But we finna start off with how dudes use the excuse of not having a father in their life for being the reason the way they is. So I'm just finna get into it straight like this. Y'all out here in the streets, bro. Y'all out here toting pipes, doing this, that, and the third, and all y'all got the same excuse. I ain't had no father in the household, so it led me to do this, led me to do this, led me to do that. Bro, don't get me wrong. I had people around to look up to when just to peep how they was coming, bro. But most of my life, it was just my mama in the household, bro. Really, all my life, bro. Since I was like 6, it was just my mama in the household, bro. Don't get me wrong. I had like my father to talk to and still go to his house. I had my uncles in the mix, but I'm talking about in the household every day since I was 6, just my mama, bro. And I ain't turned out to be none of that what y'all is, bro. Like all that toting pipes and all that trying to be tough, bro. Your father not being in your life is not an excuse to go do what you did, bro. Because at the end of the day, y'all have mamas in y'all life telling y'all what's right from wrong, and y'all still decided to use that father not being there for motivation to go make the wrong decisions, bro. And I don't respect it. I don't respect it at all, bro. And that ain't real, bro, because at the end of the day, you want to make your mama proud, bro. If you know your mama was the main one in your life telling you right from wrong, bro, you still went out there to put yourself in a position to where your mama can lose a son, bro, or not ever be able to even hug her son again because she got to talk to you through the glass, gang, because you booked. Because you want to go out here and run around with the wrong crowd, bro, because you so-called ain't got no father in your life, bro. I know you had homies who had both parents, bro. Well, you could have went and got advice from his father, or you could have had uncles, or even cousins that was on the right path, bro. It probably was all type of people around you could have looked up to, bro, to not take the route you did, bro, but you used that one excuse to go do what you did. To go do what you did, bro. I'm not finna put my mama in no position to where she gotta cry, bro. Because I want to go be tough. I want to go stand on the block to prove some points to some niggas that ain't going to send me no money when I get booked. I want to go look tough for some females, bro. I want to make people feel like they got to be scared of me. Ain't no money in that, bro. Niggas being scared of you not making you no money, bro. You catching hats. What that's doing? Making you look like you one of them to the niggas around you? Or to the world, people don't know you? They don't care if you go to jail or die blood. Y'all trying to, oh, I grew up in this, or I ain't have a choice, bro. You got a choice to do anything in life, bro. I was raised in the gardens, bro. Then I moved to Murder Town, bro. Wentworth Gardens behind the White Sox Stadium, they call that Murder Town, bro. I was there for like 8+ years. I was getting gardens when I was a youngin'. I had uncles that was in the streets, bro. I had a father that was in the streets, bro. All the male figures around me that was in my life day to day, bro, was in the streets, bro. Besides, like, 2 of my uncles. I was in them areas, bro. I done seen stuff with my own eyes. I done been up on. I done been in situations to where I had to get up out of there, bro. But that never made me change who I am. Like you, every day y'all go outside, bro. Y'all gotta look over y'all shoulder, bro. Look out for the ops. Y'all kids can't even ride with y'all in a car, bro, because somebody might shoot it up if they see y'all in the wrong place at the wrong time. You got to take your daughter or your son 2 hours away from where you grew up at just so she can play in the park. Because somebody might see you and do that. You see what I'm saying, bro? Stop all that excuses stuff, bro. Talk about you didn't have no father, bro. You your own man. And there was a point in time you got old enough to where you knew what was right from wrong. And you still decided to go the route you was going, bro. You still decided to go the route you was going. So I ain't trying to hear all that, bro. I ain't had no father, none of that, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Because at the end of the day, you grew to be a man, bro. You had a mama in your ear telling you this, bro, and you felt like because she was your mama, she couldn't tell you certain stuff because you was a man, and you probably wasn't even a man yet. You just ain't want to listen. Now you got to go through losing dead homies. You got to go to jail. You got to do this. Now you regretting your life. Once you get old enough to sit back and reflect, you regretting everything. But there was a point in time where you was young enough and you had the choice and you chose the wrong path because you thought it was cool, bro. And everybody say the same thing. Father this, father that, father this, father that. Man, I'm not trying to hear none of that, bro. If you was a real one, bro, you would have did what was best for your mama. When she was telling you not to go do this. When she was telling you not to go do that. That's what you would have did. But instead, you want to impress some niggas that ain't put no food on the table. Who ain't working no double shifts to make sure you go to school clean. You want to impress them instead of impressing your mama by going to school. Any man that use the excuse they didn't have a father, bro, I don't respect you, bro. Especially if you use that excuse to go do something you know you ain't had no business doing, bro. I ain't got no respect for you, bro. Because there's a lot of people who use that same motivation to not have a father to be better than him. To go that want to be better. That want to do this, that didn't use that excuse to go kill or do something they ain't supposed to been doing, bro. So we ain't trying to hear that, bro. And I really wanted to address that. So if you watching this and you use that excuse of not having a father, bro, to do what you doing right now, and if you still doing it, I don't respect you, bro. And that's just that topic, bro. And that's straightforward. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Cause most boys, mama's boys for real. Y'all, we love our mama to death. And that should be all the motivation you need to stay out the streets, bro. Making your mama proud and not wanting your mama to cry or have to take flowers to your grave, bro. Second topic, though. Now, this topic right here, about this snitching, about the snitching stuff, right? A lot of people, man, if you snitch, you this, that, and the third, you a goofy, you woo, when we catch you, we gonna do this and do that. But let's really sit back and reflect. You see what I'm saying? If you get bumped with your homie and he let you take that case and he peer pressure you to feeling like you a goofy or you ain't one of them niggas just to take his work, he the goofy. Let's talk about it, bro. If you know this your homie and he got stuff going on in life, bro, and you let him go down for something you know you did, you was a goofy, bro. So you finna sit right here and try to say you gonna kill this man or make him feel like he less of a man because he don't want to go down for something he ain't do. That ain't real, bro. If me and my homie riding in the car and I got a pipe in the car, bro, and they try to put that pipe on my homie and I sit back and watch my homie do years for that pipe and I know it's mine, and I'm sitting right here telling him hold it down, bro. Do that and that third. I'm not no real nigga, bro. Cause off the back, he shouldn't even been getting accused for none of that. I would have came straight out the gates. This mine. And whatever come with it, come with it. But this mine. I can't live knowing my homie or one of my family members in jail for something I did, bro. Cause 9 times out of 10, you finna go do the same thing cause you just got off. So now y'all finna be sharing the same cell. If y'all really living that life, you finna do the same thing. You ain't finna change. So now y'all sharing the cell. Now his life just went to waste because he didn't fail for something for you, not even for you to use that as an opportunity to change your life around. Get in a position to bond him out or keep money on his books. You finna go hop in the car with somebody else, bro, and do the same thing that just got your homie life took away. So all that rat stuff, bro, I'm not trying to hear none of that, bro. If you was a real nigga from the jump, he wouldn't even been in a position to rat. Take your fall, boy. I don't care how many strikes you got, bro. You should have been changed your life or start moving different. And if anybody who disagree, that just goes to show you not no real nigga, bro. And you was a goofy. And you scared. You scared. Let's be facts. You scared, gang. You don't want to go to jail. You don't want to see what that side of the life like. So you gonna make bro feel like he gotta go do that time. He can't snitch because you scared to get on the other side of that wall. And that be the reality of, man, you niggas don't want to go to jail for real. Y'all out here trying to impress females, bro. Carry this image, be tough all day, but y'all niggas can't bite that bullet, gang. Y'all niggas can't bite that bullet. Y'all niggas can't do that time. Y'all niggas probably can't even do 30 days. So y'all over pushing this rat issue. Because y'all over pushing this rat issue, bro, not because y'all got something against snitching, bro, but really because y'all scared. Really because y'all scared, bro. Let's speak real facts, bro. It's really because y'all scared, gang. And we gonna leave that like that, bro. And I'm gonna say this again, like I said at the last topic. Anybody who make they homie or anybody they close with feel less of a man because they don't want to go down for something they ain't do, bro, you ain't real, gang. Because if you was real, you would take your own fall, gang, instead of making your homie go through that like he ain't got none to lose. You not no real homie. Oh, bro, so save all that snitching and rat stuff, gang. Y'all really scared, bro. Now, this is the third topic, man. I want to end off with something positive. Like, this just motivation to all the ones who out there, bro, who struggling or you going through your own little path, bro. Y'all got to learn how not to compare y'all life to the people that's around y'all. I don't care how close y'all is or where you even feel like you supposed to be at in life. Everybody journey different. God got something planned different for everybody. Everybody not going to have no silver spoon or they journey not going to be a walk in the park. You might have to start over 1,000 times before you finally be successful. But that's the journey and the path he got planned out for you, bro. Like, okay, she might be 18 with her own car and her own crib. You might be 25 and you still struggling, but you can't look at that as like you not doing what you supposed to be doing because everybody path different. Her support system probably different. She probably got a mama and father who put down her down payment and fully furnished her first apartment and put a down payment on her car note. But just because they in that position don't mean they did it all by themselves, bro. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's support system different. And I just had to tell my homie this personally, bro, because he had a setback to where he was living on his own and he had to backtrack. But I'm like, bro, don't look at that as negative, bro. Like you fell off. You the only one who our homie group who can say they have their own crib, bro. You moved out your mama house, bro, at our age, bro. And you maintained that for a year and some change before you had to go back, nigga. That's an accomplishment, boy. That's an accomplishment, bro. You can say you went out there and jumped in that water before you fell. Because it's going to happen. You going to fall. It's life. You can say you went out there, though. We can't. So don't be embarrassed, bro. You did what we didn't. We still trying to do what you did, bro. At our age, you went out there and jumped in that water, bro. I don't care if you got an apartment on top of a store or you in a mansion, bro. You got your own space. You got your own crib. And if ain't nobody in that position, they can't judge you, bro. Because it's a lot of people who want their own space. You could walk through your house naked, gang. You can tell people take their shoes off when they walk in your apartment or your studio or your mansion. These your rules because you paying the bills. I don't care how you living. You out there and you dolo. You paying bills. You making it. You on your own, bro. That's an accomplishment, bro. I don't care if your house ain't fancy, gang. You went out there and you tried it, bro. And you jumped in that water and I respect it, bro. And you maintained it for more than enough time, bro, to see the real world, bro. So this is just a message to y'all. Don't let nobody progress around y'all or nobody belittle your situation because it might not look like what theirs is. Everybody journey different. Stop trying to go out here and feel like, oh, you got to be moved out your mama crib at 21 or 19 or as soon as you turn 18. No, bro, life is hard, bro. And I'm still learning, bro. Life is hard, bro. Save your money. Live with your mama as long as you can. Save your money, bro. Don't be in a rush to jump out here because ain't nobody going to help you when you fall, bro. All these people you trying to impress and make it seem like you got it like that when you don't. Why? Okay, so what? So what you with your mama? When you move out, when you do, and you get that bag and you really doing good in life, they going to come back anyway. They follow the success, bro. Whenever it's come, they gonna come. Don't be in a rush. Focus on your own journey. Compare yourself to you. Compare yourself from yourself last year. Not to the person that's next to you. You see what I'm saying? Bro, man. We gotta stay true to ourselves and stop living for other people. That's unhealthy, bro. And that's the motivation right there, man. Focus on yourself. Follow your own path, man. Believe in yourself. Take your time on your own journey, bro. Stop living through other people. Live for yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's going to wrap it up for the episode today, though, man. I've been gone for a little minute. I just want to chop it up with y'all, man. I got to start back getting consistent. See what I'm saying? I took a few days off. That's on me. I'm finna get to going back to back with it, though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it. Talking with Hunna, man. If you know, you know. If you don't, you slow. Fourth grade. Stupid ass. Nah, we coming, man.